basketball is not life. Basketball is a tool to get to where you want to go in life. That's my quote. That's what I teach at Big Dreams, and this is what I tell my kids, like, because it's gonna stop bouncing. And you hear all the time where it's like overseas players play to the like 30, and then they stop. Now what? I hear it all the time. Where it's like, man, I couldn't find a job. I didn't know like what to do.
So welcome back to another episode of the What's Your Motor podcast. This is the first one of the new year.
Yeah.
I have a guest here. Obviously, he's a little younger than me, but hey, I really appreciate our conversations, the fellowship we do in terms of playing ball and just having a conversation. Please welcome Cruz, aka Tre Valeriano the Third. Shout out the Third.
Appreciate you, man.
Here from Big Dreams Academy. You may have seen him on the island. For 1v1, made a lot of noise on there. Shout out my boy for that. Just happy to have him, ready to pick his brain and talk about his motives. Welcome to the pod, man.
No, I appreciate you.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Man, this is a long time coming, but you know, I'm here.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited.
I'm just happy to have you on here, man. Just in terms of just like your thought process on everything, I appreciate it. Even just off the camera.
Oh, for
we
sure.
were just having a great conversation. For starters, you know, a lot of people do know you, but for those that don't, that are the audience of the What's Your Motor podcast, tell me a little about Tre. Where is he from?
Born and raised Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Man, I've always had a great appreciation for Milwaukee, you know, especially because I feel like we always had a lot to prove. But now it's like, man, we're getting pretty put on the map right now.
For sure.
But as far as who I am, you know, I'm Mexican, I'm black. My mom is black, my dad's full Mexican. You know, I love this game of basketball. I'm just trying to teach the next generation that this is a tool to get to where you want to go in life. You know, it's not life because at the end of the day, it's going to stop bouncing at one point in time, you know. So just using it as a tool, and that's my purpose and what I'm trying to do.
And that's great. That's what you just said is profound. Like, it's part of your life, but it's not everything, right?
It's not everything.
And I think sometimes we get wrapped up in it so much when we're younger that becomes our identity.
Right.
And then we get older, and we still want it to be our identity, but now we just grown man or grown woman.
Right.
And now it's hard for us to separate the basketball player from the real life individual. Thank you for saying that. But
yeah, for sure.
Moving right along though, what schools did you attend?
So, man, if we're starting from ground zero, man, I've been to every kind of school. I've been to a charter school, MCP.
Okay.
I was homeschooled growing up.
Okay.
Public school. I went to private schools. I've been to all time different. I went to 3 different high schools. In high school, I went to St. Thomas More.
Okay.
My freshman year, I went to Washington High School my sophomore, junior year, and then I ended up finishing out at Pius Lakeside.
Okay, so we definitely got to talk about that.
Yeah.
That whole high school experience. So you went to MCP, and then you said you went to a charter school. You did homeschool. How was homeschool?
So fun.
Really?
It was fun, man. Why I appreciate homeschool so much is because you could get it kind of relates to college if you really think about it.
Okay.
Right? College, they're going to give you a curriculum for the day. You got 2-3 hours to do it. You know, you might go to classes and stuff like that.
For sure.
Which you do that in homeschool as well. You're online, or you know, I think you can go to a place or something like that.
Yeah, they do that. Something like that.
So you get your work done. I got my work done 2-3 hours, and then the rest is go time to go to the gym. I think that's a great idea, especially if you're trying to work on your game. You're trying to be the best version of yourself, I feel like that was my advantage where you guys are still in school and I'm in the gym, you know.
You know, it's crazy. I read some things and I've heard some things about that on different podcasts and different people about the advantages of homeschool, where it's like, yes, we're gonna work hard for these 2-3 hours, maybe 4, whatever, and then we have the rest of the time to, like you said, work on our craft.
Yep.
You know, so do some other things.
Yep.
And I've seen it where, you know, the traditional school. I've been in the school system. You know, you're there all day. But no disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? Think about the learning. You know what I'm saying?
Stay in school, kids.
There you go. Stay in school. That
Absolutely.
morning part is the biggest part.
Yeah.
After lunch is very difficult to maintain the attention of a student. Yeah. So that homeschool experience, that speaks volumes, man.
Yeah.
It speaks volumes.
Yeah.
So after homeschool, you go to another like MPS school to finish out, like graduate from 8th grade and all that?
Nope. I ended up transitioning into high school.
Okay.
I ended up transitioning into high school, which was St. Thomas More at the time. They've been recruiting me since probably 5th, 4th grade.
5th, 4th grade.
Maybe 6th grade.
Okay.
But yeah, man, they were heavy on me. A lot of, I mean, pretty much any high school really at that point in time. But growing up in the city, you know, being at Park Lawn and Hillside, you know, being in the city and always playing out and playing the city competition, I feel like I could have did something different going to a private school. You know? And they needed someone like me, I feel like, because they were such like a team oriented kind of team. You know, talking to the coach, you know, he was telling me like, you know, this gonna like be your team going into it. They had a really good player. He was like top 30, top 50 in the state at that point in time. And I feel like I could have been a great addition to him. And I ended up going there, committing there. And it was crazy, man. They switched up the offense, like immediately. So going in, he's like, same coach. Going in, I'm like, you know, we're gonna run pick and roll. You know, this. I need you to distribute. We need someone like you. I commit. He's like, man, we don't have a lot of ball handlers on our team, so we're gonna switch to the flex offense. And man, my pops was livid.
I know he was.
My pops was livid, man. He was like, what? You know, and we already there. It's no going back. But you know, I'm a big believer. You got to make the best out of your situation. And I think that's what, you know, kids sometimes struggle with nowadays. You know, like every kid wants to come into high school and play varsity right away.
Right away.
You know, is that the best situation for your journey and your development, though? You know what I'm saying? So maybe you might be playing on varsity, but what platform are you playing on? Are you playing in a weak conference, or are you going to a top conference? Maybe maybe you might got to come off the bench. Maybe you got to go JV 1 year. You know what I'm saying? But that speaks to where you're at.
Right.
You got to know where you're at and what your value is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So going into that, I mean, making the best out of my situation. I think it was a blessing in disguise, though, because the flex is a lot of moving, back doors, you're learning how to move without the ball, and that was something that I wanted to perfect. That was something that I wanted to work on my craft with. So still averaged like 9 points on varsity as a freshman in a flex offense.
In the flex.
Shooting very efficiently. So, and I'm big on that too, like just being efficient. Being efficient, man, gotta be efficient, you know. It's not about chucking shots, you know. Because that don't translate to the next level.
No, I agree. And really quickly, so you said this school and a lot of schools were, you know, looking at you when you were younger.
Yeah.
When you were younger, if I take it back really quickly, even though you were homeschooled and things like that, you said you were playing at Hillside, so you were still playing in like different like muni leagues, or like I think when I was younger they had like NCSL and different leagues like that for like if you were like 5th, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, even if you didn't play the school.
Right.
So were you doing those types of things and playing
I'm playing everywhere.
You just playing everywhere.
I'm playing everywhere. I think that's another thing too. Once you develop your skills to a certain, like once you kind of really hone in on your game, you kind of really know who you are, and what you bring to the table on how to affect winning basketball. Like, you could play, but that don't necessarily means that you're a winning basketball player. So once you kind of perfect that, and I realized that, now it's time to play.
Is that where your confidence came? Did your confidence come when you were younger, or did it? Like, when did you know? Like, when I'm out here, I'm playing. Like, because some of the younger kids, their confidence may come later, or some of them, it takes a while.
Yeah. It's crazy. My confidence didn't really hit to like, man, I think like sixth, seventh grade. Sixth, seventh grade. But I was always good at basketball. Though.
Right.
But I think where I knew I had the advantage was nobody was working harder than me.
I seen some old videos.
Nobody was working harder.
You in the gym working.
I mean, 365 days out of the year, I'm in there 300.
Got you.
5 o'clock.
And that's a big difference.
Big difference. Like you
feel the separation?
Yes, and it's something mentally, it's something mentally where it's like, man, they're sleeping and I'm in the gym. Like, I got an advantage. Like,
for sure.
Those are hours. You add those hours up, you can't.
And I know your dad was instrumental in that, but were you also super, super, like, ready and eager to train and work out? Like, were you eager to play, like, all the time? Like, hey, Dad, can I, you know what I mean?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because I'm a kid. Kids don't know what they want. Kids don't know what they want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing with what I see with parents. They kind of allow their kids to dictate their future, and it's like, they're kids. They don't even know what's right and what's wrong yet.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So you kind of gotta, you're kind of like bumpers a little bit. Like, you're just kind of keeping them.
Trying to guide them.
Kind of guiding them. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that guiding you might have to force. You kind of got to push them a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Best believe, there was lots of times I didn't want to wake up in the morning. No, man.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm trying to go to sleep. No, you got to get up. We got to be great. So that's what my dad was trying to install in me. Like, if we're going to do, shout out Pops, because if this is something you want to do, be great at it.
Did you have conversations like that? Like, hey, did he have conversations like, man, is this what you want to do?
Oh, yeah,
do you want to do this? If we doing it, then this is our covenant. This is what we doing.
So that was the other half.
Okay.
So the other half was him, I'm a kid, I'm still figuring it out. But on the other half is, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. And maybe I don't know what it takes. You know what it takes.
Gotcha.
So that was me trusting you as far as what do I got to do in order to get there.
Got you.
All I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it 1,000%. I'm just going to give it 1,000. And then you see where your chips lie, right? And then once you see where your chips lie, now you reevaluate and you go from there. But the bare minimum, what you got to do is give it your all. Give it your all.
Man.
So that would be my advice to the next generation.
No, for
like,
sure.
Anyone who's trying to, trying to really work on their game, just starting off basketball, trying to work on their craft, bare minimum, got to give your all.
And I think that goes for basketball, soccer, everything,
yes,
right?
Yes.
I know you play some soccer too.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
So thinking about all of that, and you get the same time as more, did the work that you put in, the mentality that you cultivated, working out and training and being with your dad and things like that, when you got to the same time as more and you ran into that, right? Did that prepare you to deal with that situation?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Because, and this would be my advice to all the 7th and 8th graders wanting to play varsity basketball, right? Especially as a guard. First things first is you got to get your body right. You got to understand that these guys are 2, 3, 4 years older than you. So they got an advantage with that, So making sure you got to take care of your body, right? Take care of your body knowing especially if you want to play at that varsity level. And then second, I would say work on your shot.
Right. Got to be able to get that off.
You got to be able to get that off. If you can't shoot as a guard, as a freshman at the next level, man, it's tough. I mean, I watch it. You know, there's lots of solid freshman guards playing varsity, solid ball handlers. I mean, could get to the rim, but it don't translate. You know, you could free up your whole entire game if you just know how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So I would say work on your shot, work on your ball handling skills and your playmaking skills, right?
Oh, for sure.
And then fourth, which really should kind of be second, is you got to be a dog.
Did you have that your freshman year at St.
Yeah,
Thomas?
man. Yeah. Man. And you got to somewhat kind of be crazy.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You got to be somewhat crazy. And I didn't really know what that meant until it started developing. I started, you know, you get into a different mode, a different mindset, where it's like you're peeping out. This is me.
Gotcha.
I go into a gym. I'm kind of filling out the gym. I'm just seeing who's the best in the gym. And then I'm seeing who got a certain, like, you know, talk, a certain walk while he's hooping.
Swag.
I want him.
Yeah.
I want him.
Yeah.
And if I lose, then I lose. And then now I know what I got to work on. What does he have that I don't have? So I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna come back the next day.
Outlook.
And then I'm gonna come back the next day, and I'm gonna try you again. And if I lose, then and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes kids lose and they think they're the worst player in the world. They're trash. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. That's not the case.
Right.
It's just, man, it's kind of a blessing in disguise because it's showing you what you need to work on to get to that level.
Absolutely.
So it's just changing your perspective on it. And that's what I did, man. Like, I always played against older guys, and I'm not saying that I always won. I probably won some spots or something like that.
For sure.
And that's where the confidence boost comes in, right? I might not win. We might play 5 games. You might win 4. But if I could sneak in 1,
that does a lot for me.
Man.
That does a lot for me.
Because you're way older than me. You're way bigger than me. Everything, you have a clear advantage.
Clear.
Just the fact that I can even hang is like, okay, yeah, I'm making strides, you know?
So when I go in front of
For
someone
sure.
my age and things like that, and I can, that makes a lot of sense. And it's just like, I wish, I want to keep going through your high school journey, but I wish that we still had that type of culture here where you go to the parks and you play against the older cats, you know what I'm saying? Then you might have a younger pool, but now you almost got to manufacture it where you got to have, okay, I'm going to have this open gym for these kids or something like that, or you throw a youngin' in, you know what I mean, in the mix and things like that.
For sure.
And I'm just trying to figure out, like, how do we get that back? I mean, I know they still play at McGov and Lincoln and things like that outside.
But it's the generation.
There you go.
It's the generation. Like, I'll be honest, like, these kids are lazy, man. I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to be straight to the point.
Okay, so whose fault is that? Is it the parents' fault? Is it, because when you think about it, I think a lot of our kids nowadays are a little bit more privileged.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We can take them to different gyms. You got a multitude of gyms where you go in and you can work out, right? A lot of times, I know you and myself, we went to the park.
Went to the park.
You might get a gym here or there. We might have an open gym, but
Right.
we was going to the park, and that's where we had to get it.
Yep.
You know, so maybe it's the parents.
Maybe it's the parents. Yeah, I just think it's
And
a
the
lot of
climate too, though.
yeah.
Like, we live in.
It's a lot of people chipping in. Like, in my opinion, like, if you're not, you know, if you don't specialize in this game, just leave that to the guys that specialize in it. You know, parents trying to tell their kids everything, man. Trying to tell, I'm like, what do you know about this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Woo.
You know, I think it's just trusting. You gotta trust. You know, that's the thing. You gotta trust these guys, and if you don't, then you go on to the next person. It's like, I picture coaching and trainers like barbers, right? If you don't like your barber, you go to the next barber. But you don't, they all specialize in
It's some,
cutting hair.
yep,
They all specialize in cutting hair. You're gonna still pay for their service,
absolutely,
right? But if you
absolutely.
don't like it, you just go on to
Go
the
on to the next
next.
one. Yep.
You don't start cutting your own hair. You don't have no experience with cutting your own hair.
Yes,
So
yes.
I picture it like that, man.
No, for
And
sure.
when you do try to cut your own hair, how does that
Yeah,
turn out?
yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you.
So
So you leave Thomas More,
I leave Thomas More.
and what was the decision like for you to go from Thomas More to, you said, Washington for 2 years? What was that like? What was your thought process? What went into that?
Um, Fun fact though, um, I almost went to Nicolay
I almost went to Nicolay.
with Jalen Johnson.
Mm.
I almost went to Nicolay with Jalen Johnson, but I ended up going to that. Both of them were recruiting me pretty heavy, and I just wanted to go back to the city, man. I love the city. Like, I
Got you.
love the city.
Got you.
So, and then my guys was over there, like Mike Foster,
Okay.
Corian, and D-Tay, Deontay
Okay.
Long, and, Jimmy, these guys. Like, I play AAU with these guys, so it was a no-brainer for me. They were a powerhouse, program,
Right.
and I wanted to be a part of that. And I got a lot of slack for going to a private school. I got a lot of slack, and that made me feel some kind of way. Like, no, I'm still one of y'all, bro. Don't get it messed up. I've been playing with y'all. Know what's up. Y'all know what's up. So when I came back, it was just kind of like I needed that vibe again. I needed to be around my people again for real. So that's where that decision came in.
It's for you to go to Washington.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And obviously you played varsity there for 2 years. What was that experience like?
Ups and downs.
Okay.
It was ups and downs. I would say my sophomore year, I think it could have been something really special.
Okay.
I think we should have won state. We ended up going there and playing against Jalen Johnson. I ended up starting with them, getting my feet wet. I think I had 8 points, and I was building from there on, and I was getting a good rhythm.
Got you.
Tre White, who
Yep.
was a freshman from Texas, came in.
Got you.
Special freshman.
Right.
6'5".
Right.
He was really good. I think we could have made it work together though.
Gotcha.
And I kind of want to. Okay, we're gonna go there. I think it was the coach's fault, in my opinion, for not structuring it how it needed to be. Right. We could have been easily the backcourt there.
Got you.
We could have made that work. You know
Got
what I'm
you.
saying? I think it was just, they had seniors there, which were really good seniors, and they were big staples to previous years. Excuse me. And I just think it was a lot. It was a lot going on.
Got you.
Other politics stuff behind the scenes.
For sure.
It was just a lot.
This is all your sophomore year.
This is all my sophomore year, and we just couldn't get it done, man. I just think that. Honestly, I'm going to say I think I should have played more. You know what I'm saying? I think I should have played more. There were situations in state where it's like, man, as a five-star recruit, you shouldn't have 0 points in state. Point blank period.
Got you.
Not 0 points.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think I could have got a fair shot. I think I should have got a fair shot. I ended up coming back. Everyone, seniors gone, people transferring because it didn't work out. I ended up staying. Junior year, I ended up leading the team and scoring on third most shot attempts. I wasn't even leading the team in shot attempts.
Third.
You talk about efficiency, right? But yeah, I mean, and then, there were some behind the scenes situations where, me and the coach weren't getting along, and, I end up, what's crazy is I think like 2-3 games right before the season was about to end, I ended up leaving the team. because it ended up getting that serious where it was like,
Junior year?
yeah, it was getting to a problem where I was starting to lose the love for the game.
Okay. Okay.
Like once you get to that point,
That's tough.
it's like this is not
Especially
worth
as a
it.
young man.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Like it's not worth it. Like I still love this game, but you're putting me in a position where you're making me not love this game.
Right.
So it wasn't worth it. And then there was some stuff behind the scenes where it just was messing with my mental, you know.
I mean,
And
that's a lot because you what, 16, 17?
yeah, man.
You're still a kid. Like,
Still a kid. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate, you know, you're a grown adult.
you don't want to strip the joy.
Come on, man. You gotta do better than that. Gotta do better than that, in my opinion.
Man, so that's junior year.
Junior year,
So you finish, you said the last 3 games you kind of like just stepped away.
stepped away. I couldn't do it, man.
Is that when you started thinking like, okay, what am I going to do next?
Yeah,
And that was,
back to the drawing board, but just going back to the gym. I think that's the main thing because you gotta be prepared for when the opportunity presents itself. You don't miss out on it. Right? So just I call it controlling the controllables. Like,
Gotcha.
what can I control out of this
Gotcha.
situation? I don't really know what's going to happen next,
I control the work.
but I can control the work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So exactly, I can control the work. So it's crazy, man, because, you know, Bridgewater's,
Yeah.
the gym.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bridgewater's, man.
I've never even been out there. I only heard about it.
Crazy environment.
Crazy.
Environment. Like, great gym. Missed that gym. Big time. They had a fall league where I think it was around the COVID time.
Okay.
Right? All the gyms closing, but this gym was still open. Right? They had a fall league. Bro, that fall league was cracking.
Really?
Nothing but Division I players and high school players and then they had from time to time they had like ex-professional guys, professional guys, Division I guys. Man, those was great bumps. Those
Really?
are great bumps. And I think that's what kind of separated me,
Gotcha.
right? That's what kind of separated me because you want to go into those environments because again, you want
see.
if you feel like you that dog, like go see what you about.
Right.
Deontay Garrett's, you know what I'm saying, the
DG,
Corey
yeah.
Lucius.
Got you.
Jalen Johnson was in there. Man, Monte Bearden. You know,
Monte.
these guys was, man, I'm in high school. I'm like, bro, these guys. These guys is cold, man. These guys is cold. So I'm over here, and I'm a student of the game, too. That's the thing, too. Like, yes, you're a dog, but at the same time, you gotta have a certain respect and appreciation for the guys that paved the way.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I'm picking her brain, man.
For sure.
I'm asking so many questions, like, what do you see out of this situation? Like, how do you read the closeouts? Like, simple stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you bump, man, there's nothing I could do with that bump. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get into that bump, so they're like, you know, the little grab around the waist.
Yeah.
You learn that in high school, bro. Like, you know, some people don't learn that till like later on in life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning this. Okay, but you got to get away with it. You got to keep in mind refs are still here, so just kind of know, pick and choose those situations.
When you do it, yeah.
Bro, they will give me so many gems, bro, and I'm just being a student of the game. So as I'm playing, and then this fall league is going on, confidence, game took off. I had a game, my first game I had 44. Second game I had like 42. And these are all against, I ain't gonna put their names out there. But these was against some Division I guys who people had ahead of me at that point in time.
Got you.
So when I was killing these guys, I was just like, man, these.
But it boosted you, like, oh, okay. I belong,
belong. Bro. I felt, couldn't nobody tell me nothing at that point in time. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing. And it was just a testament to my work.
For sure.
So it just, man, it's paying off.
And that makes sense, though. Like, the work coupled with you even taking the time and, you know what, not even taking the time, just being humble enough to be like, you know what, I'm about to go ask him. Because you know, sometimes people won't even do that.
Yeah.
They'll see somebody and be like, no, I ain't asking him for that.
Yeah, because
But
it's that competitive. But it don't need to
it
be
could be
that competitive.
right.
Keep it within the four lines. That's how I like to put it.
Exactly.
Once we step out, man,
Come on, man.
we cool, man. Like
Yeah.
this is what we eat, sleep, and breathe. Like
You're right.
you're one of me.
You know how hard it is for some people to separate that? Where it
Really?
becomes a personal thing. At
Right.
least from my generation,
Okay.
I know that. Like
Okay.
that happened. It was like some things would spill over, but I think a lot of times, like you said, it should just be within those four lines. Once I step off this line, man, you're a whole person.
Right.
An individual man.
Yeah.
And let's just be men.
Yeah.
On the
For
court,
sure.
let's scrap claw. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Let's do what we do. But
Yeah.
I like the fact that you, at a young age, this was still like 16, 17 in this fall league, that you even went up to BG, Monte, you know, and things like that. And was like, hey, and they provided that, even passing it back
shout
down.
Shout out
to
to
the ones
my
that's
big
passing
bros,
it back
man.
down.
Those guys. Let me put JP Tokoto in there too.
Shout out JP.
Hey, we had that. Let me just say this real quick. Me and JP had one-on-ones. We was playing one-on-ones. JP Tokoto 6'6", 6'7". Defensive Player of the Year, ACC. Like, and I don't think I won a spot, but I was giving him some buckets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 6'7",
6'7".
6'7" guy, ACC defensive. If I could score on this guy, man, that's what I'm saying. It was a confidence booster. Like, you got some. It's not about winning the games. It's about
Measuring yourself.
measuring yourself. Got to keep measuring where you are and testing those limits. So, and then he made a video with my pops, and he was like, "Man, what do you got to work on?" And he was like, "Honestly, like, he got it all. Like, there's not nothing." And I'm gonna just say shout out to him because, man, that
speaks too. That helps you a lot.
That
too.
really, man, that gave me so much confidence. I was like, man, ever since then, I always still say to this day, if you 6'7" below, no problem.
No problem.
No problem. you can't do nothing with me.
Got you.
Yeah, maybe 6'8". Man, that gets a little tricky up there. That gets a little tricky. That's a different ball game. But 6'7" below, nah, you can't stand in front of me.
Nah,
no way. No way.
So that fall league, and then you end up finishing out your senior year at
Pius. He was watching me at the fall games. Shout out to Coach Dan Carey.
Okay.
My favorite coach.
Gotcha.
My favorite coach. He seen me at Bridgewater's. I think he seen me working out.
Okay.
And I think he was just getting the job for Pius. This is his first year, so he wasn't even there.
Okay.
This is his first year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling him, I think my pops is telling him about my situation. And, you know, he was just like, man, we would love him over here. So keep in mind that I transferred twice. This would be my second transfer, right?
And the rule is in.
The rule is in, so you can't do that. Like, you can't transfer more than once.
Right.
Without missing a year.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But keep in mind
the
situation. I quit the team. There was some whole other stuff.
Gotcha.
Behind the scenes, right? So I commit there. Now, I also want to say this too. I took a big gamble because the city didn't have. It's still COVID time. The city didn't have a season that year.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't know if I was gonna play. So I'm sticking with the situation. This guy, man, the day right before my first game, because I'm going through legal battles with WIAA.
Sure. Yep,
all those, right? And, you know, we were gonna take it to the news. Like, yo, this is
outrageous.
Bro, this is outrageous. Like, we're giving you so much information on why this situation should work, and y'all are just keeping this on the hush.
Huh?
Minute we put that, the day before my first game, came back with the news, you could play.
What?
Crazy, man. Crazy. That's God, though.
But Trey, that's a lot.
Man.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
For you at a young age, I know you had your pops, but I'm just saying, it's great, you know, that you had your pops, but I'm just thinking of your mentality going through this, like the uncertainty. Like you said, it was a gamble, it was a risk, but at the end of the day, you know, it worked out. Man. So you end up playing.
So I end up playing. First game, 44. Broke the school record. again, you just talk about you gotta be ready for the
Were
opportunity.
you hungry?
Man, what?
Like, what was it like when you got the news and then preparing for that game? What was it like?
Um, I'll be honest, it was some jitters.
Okay,
Um, it was uncomfortable because we had to play with masks on, bro.
this is true.
We had to play with
Yep,
masks on.
yep.
That's crazy. I still think about that. Like bro, that's insane to me, bro.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't breathe, and then
yeah,
every
yeah.
single time that I just try to like bring it down just to breathe a little bit, ref is like, no, I gotta
Put
put it
it
back
back
up.
up.
Crazy. Like nobody really in the stands. You only could invite like 3 to 4 family members and
Yep.
friends to the game, so it was crazy. But um, yeah, man, I was ready though. I was ready because again, I knew I was capable. Once you know you're capable of something, it's kind of like okay.
Right.
Like, I had 44 in the fall league. I didn't really go into the game like I'm gonna score 40.
Right.
I was just like I just want to win.
Right.
I just want to win.
Right.
Like I was really trying to like I knew what it was like to go to state. I'm trying to get back to that level.
Gotcha.
Keep in mind, I wasn't really for the stats and accolades. It was more of like I'm trying to win. Like I'm a winning player.
I want to impact
I want to
winning
impact.
and be a win.
They
Yeah.
were, I think they had a 5-year stretch where they were just like bottom
Got you.
of the bottom.
Got you.
So I go into that game, and what's crazy is my assistant coach was like, "Man, I feel like you're gonna have a big game, 40." He said
Really?
40. He said 40, and I'm thinking like, bro, like, nah, bro, I'm not.
You thought he was gassy?
Thought he was gassing, and I get into a different mindset approaching the games.
Right.
Like, bro,
It get dark.
dude, it get dark.
It get dark.
It get dark. I'm so locked in. I'm like on some Kawhi shit.
Got you,
Like, sorry for
No,
my
you
rant,
good.
but I'm like on some Kawhi stuff. Like, that's how I am. That's how I am. I'm not like the real, because I looked up to guys like Kobe and Derrick Rose. They was
Gotcha.
real straight-faced killers. You know what I'm saying? So I was with that. I was
business.
yeah,
He was on business.
business. So I had 44, broke the school record. Crazy, man. Shout out to my teammates. They was giving me so much confidence,
Real.
and man, my coach gave me so much confidence, and I feel like we had a special player, Jaquan
I think I
Johnson.
remember that name. Yeah.
I think he's best pious player all time.
Really?
Yeah, and there was some great guys that came out there, Curry Lucius,
Yeah.
Donovan Jackson, people, Carrington Love, those guys. But man, he took that to
Another level.
another level, bro. But I just wanted to be an example.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he has some freshman tendencies, right? Just
Right.
freshman tendencies.
For sure.
So I'm just trying to show him, like, yo, this is how you got to carry your team. So it was that mentality that I wanted to have too. But man, it was fun, bro. Those guys was fun. So many memories with that team. So many memories with that team. It was super fun.
How did it feel to cap off your high school career like that in there? Was it like did it feel good?
It was just, I was real grateful, man.
Got you. Okay.
Because, again, I didn't even know if I was going to play. So I was just grateful for the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And, again, to Coach Carey, because of what happened previous, you know what I'm saying? So, and I never feel like I had a fair shot with a coach giving me the keys to a team.
Got you.
And just letting me just be me, you know what I'm saying? Because I put so much work, bro.
Yes.
It's like, bro, like, how do you not see this? As a freshman, I'm putting more work than all your seniors. Sophomore year, I'm putting in a lot of work. I may not be the most talented, but I'm putting in the most work. Junior year, that's not even no question. Senior year, that's definitely, like, I'm way beyond, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that he could see that and appreciated that and was like, yo, here you go, So, yeah.
And it's beautiful to hear you say that because I keep hearing you say, like, you just put in the work, man. You just put in the work. And I think you hear some people say it, and it's just like, you got to put in the work. But I can hear it from you with the fervor and the enthusiasm, like, that really means and that really does set you apart from everything else. And shout out to Shiny Mac, because Shiny Mac always told me, you got to do the work. You got to be, what I mean? Shotty Mac is innovative. I love him. So then, what happens after you leave Pius? What's next?
After Pius, now I'm like, man, Division One was always my goal. You know, so I go into, man, was that? I believe I was playing with World Hoops Elite at that point in time. Had another
AAU team?
AAU team.
Okay.
I think they were Adidas.
Okay.
I think, and had a great AAU season, and then I end up capping it off with Movement Hoops Elite.
Okay.
I think this is their first year
Okay.
they ever like started
A program?
AAU. Yeah.
Okay.
Super fun, by the way. That was crazy. Cause Moving Hoops was like Ballers Life to me back then. Like,
Really?
yeah, it was Midwest Ballers,
Uh-huh.
and it was Moving Hoops. Like, it was just those two that was like on top. So it was just like, man, I could be on Moving Hoops, bro. Like, bro, this is crazy.
Mixtapes and everything.
Yeah, bro. Like, so shout out to them. Yeah, and then what's crazy is I was sitting in bed on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I had COVID, but I had COVID at the time, right?
That's so crazy.
Had
That
COVID.
time was crazy. COVID was crazy.
Oh my God, I could breathe, but like the scent wasn't there. It was crazy, bro. It's crazy. So I'm high fever. Get a call from Cleveland State, bro. Get a call from Cleveland State. A shout out to my brother Bernard. He was living with me. 6'7", African guy. He stayed with me during that time. My brother. We both received an offer from Cleveland State.
What?
Crazy, bro. I was super geeked, but at the same time, I'm over here like, bro, I'm sick. I got COVID. They don't even know I got COVID at this time. They just giving us an offer. It was crazy, bro, and I was super happy, bro. Super happy. And when news came out, and at that point in time too, let me say this too, because a lot of guys had favor offers. They were not real offers. That's another thing too with this politic game. Like sometimes
I hear about a lot of politics.
Yeah, bro.
It get crazy.
They give you an offer just so you could post it. Other colleges could see.
And then
They
be
could
like,
get, because they're like, oh, if this program is giving him an offer, then
let's go check him out.
let's go check him out. I ain't never had none of that. This was legit offer. You know what I'm saying? So I could say like, I got
Yeah, I
that
got
out
that.
the mud for
Right,
real.
right.
So I was super proud
Cleveland
of myself.
State.
Cleveland State. And then I got calls from UC Irvine and UC Riverside and a bunch of Cali schools. I did not know, bro, Cali was really messing with me heavy. Crazy. I'm over here like, bro, Cali.
Nice.
Cali would have been crazy, but honestly, I think I should have went to Cleveland State because they had head coach player of the year. Cleveland State had a culture over there where it was like some dogs, small guards, and they just won their conference. Excuse me, they just won their conference, so I'm like, man, I think this could be a great opportunity. So, again, and then COVID again, bro. This transfer portal had opened up. This one had just opened up.
Transfer portal,
Bro,
boy.
crazy, bro. Man, coaches losing their jobs.
Yep. It
Like,
was a lot of movement. It was a
bro,
lot of movement
so
during
much
time.
different movement. So
Yeah.
offer was taken away. So I'm like, bro, what am I finna do? I'm trying to connect with other people. I'm like, they're like, yeah, man, you might have to go down the JUCO route. So I'm like, man, because I'm hearing all this stuff about JUCO. Keep in mind, JUCO was like bad grades.
That's what you
This is what I'm hearing at that point in time, like bad grades,
Poor facility.
poor facility, bad attitudes. Like they got the talent, but just bad attitudes and stuff like that.
That's the stigma.
And I'm just like, man, I'm like, this is what I gotta do. So
I think Last Chance You came out around that time when he was showing all
I
the
think
details.
so, or just right after.
Yeah.
Just right after. So then, that's funny.
I'm just saying. I watched it.
No, that was a little bit.
Hey, he was in Cali too.
That was a little, I know, that was a little bit extreme.
Yeah.
That was a little bit extreme. I think because cameras is out, there was,
Right.
But
No, for sure.
it is kind of like that, though. It is
Right.
kind of like that. But I was fortunate enough to go to a national Division I JUCO school, Pensacola State. And, man, I ended up tearing my meniscus going into my college year, my freshman year. And this was the best I ever.
Before getting there?
Right before I commit, I tore my meniscus. Man, I was sick, bro.
Doing what? Hooping?
Hooping. Just hooping.
Like just like an open gym or like training? Like
I think, yeah, training.
Training.
I was training. And, bro, that's the best I ever felt, too, because I was dunking. They didn't even see that side of me yet. Oh, man, they didn't even see that side. I was putting that boy down. I was going to college like, oh, yeah, these dudes. They don't even know.
they in for it.
They don't even know. Like,
Dang.
I'm just hungry. So that kind of put me back, right? So
And which knee was it?
My right knee.
Your right knee.
And this is my second meniscus tear. This is my second one because I tore it my sophomore year. Going into my sophomore year, I think.
Did you have surgery then too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and I repaired it at that point in time. So you could repair it or you could take some of it out.
And if you repair it, I think it's quicker.
No, you repair it, it's longer.
If you take it out, it's quicker. That's
quicker.
what I had. They took it out. I was back. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't walk on
So
it right
your
away.
meniscus as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So the surgeries were like 30 minutes,
Yep.
and then you can walk on
Well,
it.
I don't know. They put me to sleep.
Yeah. No, I was asleep for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah,
But
you
that's what they
thugging.
told me it was 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah, so that happened, and, man, I'm just going in there. Man, I'm kind of down at this point in time. This is a point in time where it's like, man, you get so much praise, and, you know what I'm saying?
It's really go time.
It's really go time, and then you get there, I'm like, this is where it's going to separate me. College separate me. And I'm like, man, that was a dark time, bro. Just in rehab. Back in the rehab.
Did you rehab there?
Yeah, rehab there. They have their own physical therapy thing there, which was cool, right? Appreciate that. And then
You had to call and tell them that you tore your meniscus.
yeah, and coach was still like, you got a scholarship here. So that was still dope. That was still love, though, because he didn't have to do that. So what's crazy is, so I'm rehabbing all the way into the Jamboree. You know, the Jamboree is, for y'all that don't know,
There you go.
is all these Division I universities are in this gym.
Yep.
Crazy. You think AAU is like, man, that it's very similar, though, because when I was playing for Kavon Looney Elite, my AAU season, on the Gold Gauntlet, I'm seeing all the college coaches, like the ones that you see on TV. Roy, Willie, bro, it's
Everybody there.
It's crazy. Like, you just dream about that kind of stuff. So when you see it, it's crazy.
Coming to watch.
And then Jamboree happens. Keep in mind, I haven't played, not at all. I'm just rehabbing. This is JUCO basketball for you, by the way.
Uh-oh.
They're like, yeah, you're playing. Off the bus. Like, we're driving there, like, few-hour drive to go to the Jamboree. They're like, yeah, you're playing.
Were you done with rehab?
I don't know. I didn't get cleared.
How long had you been? Do you remember?
I'm not even practicing with the team, bro. Like, I'm just rehabbing, and I'm putting up shots on my own.
Right.
But they're like, yeah, you're playing. I'm like, bro, shock. So I called my pops immediately.
Right.
Like, bro, they're saying I'm playing. What? You're playing? Yeah, you playing. And then I'm like, am I even cleared to play? Like, I didn't get nothing. Right. Am I even clear to play? They're like, you clear to play. So I'm like, dog. So I had to lock in right there and then. Imagine that. Lock in right there and then.
This is live.
Live. So now.
At the Jamboree.
All I'm like is, I'm picking up 94. Cause like in senior year, all I am is, and this is another thing that people don't want to accept too. Everybody was the man in high school. When you go to college, everybody was a man in high school.
There
So
you
what
go.
are you going to do to separate yourself? I never picked up 94 feet in my life. Maybe half court.
Right.
You know, if I really want to
Right.
get a steal, I'll pick you up half court. 94 feet, no. I'm like, I'm going there, I'm picking up 94 feet. I'm leaving it all out there. Leading the team in points, assists, and steals.
Off the bat like that.
Like that. Lead the whole team. So
But that goes back to the work.
goes back to the work though. You know what I'm saying? So I had old gas in the tank. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
It was still in there.
Yep.
You know?
You had a whole bunch of deposits.
Yeah.
You withdraw from there, right? Hey,
Yeah.
you had deposited so
Yeah.
much.
So yeah, that was fun though, man. That was fun. And, you know, dealing with the policy side of college where I think my first 9, 12 games, I'm averaging like 7 points, maybe like an assist or two. I'm coming off the bench at this point. Maybe a couple rebounds.
This is after the jamboree?
Yep, this is the actual season now.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, but I was shooting 60 from the three.
60%.
60% from the three. I don't even think you guys really understand. Like
That's accurate.
that's insane.
Yes.
I can't even believe I was shooting that. Man, I can't even believe I was shooting that. But yeah, I was just a 3-and-D guy. Just catch and shoot, have some, you know, everything was in the post at that point in time.
Got you.
I didn't agree
That was
with the
that brand of
coaches.
basketball.
No, that was his
brand of basketball.
That was his
Okay.
brand of basketball. We had a Cuban coach, older guy from New York, just wanted to dump it down in the post. He was don't get me wrong, our center was 6'9". He was all conference.
Got you.
Everybody, first of all, if y'all don't really, the Panhandle, go look up the Panhandle Conference. Everyone in there Division I. Everyone, high major Division I. There's a couple guys that came out of there that are in the league right now. In JUCO basketball. Like, put that in perspective. There was some hoopers in there. There was some Brandon Ingram kind of guys, some DeMar DeRozan kind of guys.
Like that.
Bro, there was some real killers in there. So I'm just going to play my heart out. So, yeah, that happened. He's trying to dump in the post. We're dealing with nothing but 7-foot guys. Why are we dumping it in the post right now? We got guards that could go. So every other.
Let's get a paint test. Let's get something going.
You know, so having to deal with that, and then I was playing well, and I was wondering, like, why am I not getting minutes? Like, why am I not getting minutes? And it's like every little mistake that I got, I'm getting taken out the game. And he point blank just says, like, and we got this on record too. My pops calls him. He's yelling, you know, my pops, he get intense sometimes. He's intense. Why is he not? He's not my recruit. So the head assistant recruited me. He didn't recruit me. He recruited the starting point guard.
It get like that.
Yeah, man. So even if you got to deal with that sometimes, like you could be better or, you know what I'm saying, same playing. We were two different guards. He was real downhill, stupid athletic, bro. He was like 6'1", stupid athletic, dumb athletic. And I was more of a spread the floor.
Right.
You know, so we're two different guys, but I'm like, man, like his leash way longer than mine. You know what I'm saying? So he just
But the coach had been there, right?
Coach been there.
And then the lead assistant had been there. Now I've heard of it where it's like somebody gets recruited, but then the coach leaves, and then now you stuck over there. I've seen that, but this is the head assistant is there, which is y'all should be in cahoots, right?
Yes, man.
It's tough.
Super scared of the head coach. They were just yes mans. Like everything was just, all right, you got it.
So that was your first college experience?
First college experience. So I'm just like, dude, this is not it, bro. It's not it. And keep in mind, the starting five were Division I transfers.
Gotcha.
They were all division. So they played at Division I universities for whatever reason. They came back here, and that's what it was, man. That was my college experience. Just injury going in, playing out the gate,
Mm-hmm.
leading the team in the jamboree. I wasn't the head coach's recruit, so now I got to be on the bench. Or that makes his recruiting look bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, I recruited this guy, and I got another guy who could possibly outplay my guy who I recruited. How does that make me look as a recruiter?
But we all on the same.
Politics. Yeah.
Woo.
Yep.
So what you end up doing next?
So after that, man, I'm be honest, I was like, I'm out of it at that point in time. So I'm like,
Man.
I'm either trying to go overseas because I'm done with this collegiate stuff, or I'm finna just go home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I go back home to JUCO, Brian Stratton,
Okay.
and again, just now my mindset here totally different. Can't nobody say anything to me at this point in time. I'm y'all best recruit. I already know what I bring to the table.
Right.
Like, I'm not even supposed to be here right now.
Got you.
That's my
That's
mentality.
your mentality.
I'm
Gotcha.
not even supposed to be here right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I start off the season. We practicing. I'm letting my energy be known. Like, I'm top dog around here, bro. I'm talking crazy to everybody. This mine.
Yeah.
Talking. I'm just,
So
you know what I'm saying?
came in and asserted
That's
dominance.
that's what I want to do. I want to assert my dominance, and then let me build with my guys. Let me be
Got you.
respectful to my guys. But
We
they
setting
got
the
to.
record straight right now.
We're letting it be known that whoever want to go there thinking that this their team, we could check ball 5-on-5, 3-on-3, 1-on-1, however you want to do it. We could do it.
Right.
We could do it in front of the coach. The coach don't got to be here.
Here.
However you want to do this with basketball, we could let that be straight. So, and then I ended up practicing and had the worst ankle sprain possibly could have. Grade 3. My stuff was like the size of a golf ball, right? I'm like,
In
dude.
practice?
In practice, bro.
Was it like going for a leg? Coming
It
off
was
a
going
jumper?
on a closeout, man. It was a swing. I'm hurrying up, closing out. I jumped so high, and by the time I come down, boom, turn my ankle,
Touch the floor.
touch the floor. I was like, bro, this is terrible. And then here we go with the politics side again, right? So now they said I was better off fracturing my ankle because my tendon pulled so bad that it ended up shifting the bone in my ankle, right? So I'm telling my head coach this, right? Because he knows, like, he needs me. Like, he's like, bro, we need you on the court.
Right.
And he's, like, in denial almost. Like, what I'm saying is baloney.
What about your injury?
Yes. I'm showing him paperwork. He's like, so keep in mind, let's say we're in practice and, you know, he's big on conditioning. Other guys are hurt, little injuries, you know what I'm saying? And let's just say he's like, get on the line. I'm like, coach, well, I can't do this. Because they're telling me I can't plant and I can't cut,
Right.
right? And he's like, you know, other guys are injured. Other guys are injured. Like, you could, like, they injured and they still on the line. You could do it. I'm like, see, there goes my competitive nature.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm like, whatever. So I'm doing it still. I don't know why. I don't know how. I'm still doing it. And
What?
ended up making it worse.
Of course.
Making it worse.
Of course.
Yeah, man. It's bad. And then I ended up playing a game or two still on a bad ankle. Still had like 12. That's what I'm saying. But if you could shoot, there's always space for a shooter.
Got you.
So, yeah, man, it was tough. It was tough. And then that point in time, I was just like, man, I just keep getting injured. Mentally checked out, bro. It's like, dog.
Man.
Yeah.
Them injuries,
Yeah.
man, stifle a lot of stuff that's going on. I mean, so even after that and things like that, like, what were you thinking?
So then I'm like, now I'm trying to go overseas.
Okay.
Now I'm like, bro, collegiate level is not it. I keep dealing with these boneheaded coaches and politics. And I'm like, I'm trying to go overseas. So shout out
Shotty Mac.
Shawnee Mack,
Shout out Shotty Mac.
trying to set something up
Mm-hmm.
to get me overseas. And honestly, he had something lined up for me.
Mm-hmm.
He had something lined up for me to go overseas. Um, but then I had a beautiful daughter, man. I had a beautiful daughter,
Yes, yes.
and whole world
Change.
changed. So it's not about me anymore. It's not about me anymore. So
That's
fatherhood,
real.
yeah, man. Fatherhood came into my life, and
How old were you?
22,
22.
and
It's a lot of maturity for you to think of it like that too, like in that moment.
but shout out to my father,
Shout out.
cause full circle, full circle moment. My dad played at MATC.
Mm-hmm.
Had basically coach already told him, you have the starting spot at
Mm-hmm.
MATC,
Mm-hmm.
and then he had me, and that's why he stopped. So it was a full circle moment right there because that is just crazy how that happened. So, yeah, man,
Life changing.
life changing and my biggest blessing ever. So,
It's
man,
important
I
to be
enjoyed it.
present. You want to be present.
Wanted to be present. It was non-negotiable.
Right.
Like, nah, she's not growing up without a father, man.
And you were able to rest in that and be cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, cause once I feel like that's what I was hearing all the time with guys that did that before
Mm-hmm.
felt some kind of way later down the line.
Where they had a kid and it went off.
Where they had a kid and they stopped playing.
Okay, and stop playing.
And you hear all the time where it's like, man, I wish I could have went. Man, you know what I'm saying? I don't got that though.
Got you.
Because I put everything out there. I put everything out. When I was in it, I was in it. I didn't leave nothing behind.
Got you.
I didn't leave nothing behind. So it was like, nah, it's just another chapter.
Right.
Like, again, basketball is not. This is my quote, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basketball is not life.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball is a tool to get to where you want to go in life.
Mm-hmm.
That's my quote. That's what
Absolutely.
I teach at Big Dreams, and this is what I tell my kids, like, because it's gonna stop bouncing. And you hear all the time where it's like overseas players play to the like 30, and then they stop. Now what? I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time where it's like, man, I couldn't find a job. I didn't know like what to do. I don't have
this
no.
was my identity.
This was your identity. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, why I, kind of switching into training, my purpose with training is that I want to help the next generation with not only their basketball skills and help them achieve their goals
sure.
in basketball, but teaching them what I learned from basketball: discipline,
Mm-hmm.
consistency, teamwork,
Mentality.
See, that stuff translates to real life.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So if I could do that, why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's me. I'm a believer as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just me, helping the next generation, and that's what I love doing, man. I love doing it because just the joy that I see from these kids that start from ground 0.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't matter. Like I got an 8-year-old that just started playing basketball, transitioning very well. But the joy from, man, I can't make a left hand layup, from a month later, we're doing it, and the joy that they get, man, it's no better feeling than that, man.
The power in your words right now, they resonate so much with me right now as I'm listening to you speak. And, not to throw the age thing around, but for you to recognize a lot of these things and have this perspective at such a young age, having a daughter at 22 and then being like, yep, let's stop it, but I'm gonna transition to this, and you want to pour back into young children, right? And the reason why that's inspiring and admirable to me is because, and I'm not discrediting anybody, right? I don't want to cast any dispersions on anybody, but I think sometimes a lot of people get caught up in the wins and losses in games, right? As opposed to what I'm hearing you speak, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm hearing you talk about the importance of the overall development. Yes, I want you to develop. I want you to get those small wins and making a left hand layup, being able to dribble, being able to, shoot, and things like that, but also being able to translate these things, this consistency, this routine, this intentionality into your life. And for you to do it right now, like, it resonates so much with me because there's a quote where it says it's easier to, build strong children than to repair broken men. And a lot of times when I just thought about when you said, like, you have those 30-year-olds, the ball stops bouncing overseas and you come back and you're struggling to have that.
Yeah.
You're a man now. And you've been this
Scary.
young man for so long, but somewhere along the way, maybe you missed it, maybe you ignored it, maybe you just didn't have a father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or a male
Yep.
figurehead, right?
Yeah, that's real.
So,
That's real.
I appreciate you sharing that
Yeah.
perspective, and I hear it, and I also see it as well, man. But when I was just listening, I was just in awe, like, he gets it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that my notion and my thoughts is always the right one, but it resonates with me, man. And I appreciate that.
it.
And
For real.
is that, I know your dad was already training, correct?
Yep.
Is that what kind of led you into wanting to train as well? And how did Big Dreams come about? And I want to let everybody know I love Sour Patches. So I know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get you some merch, man.
Yeah, I got
Get
plenty
you
in the car. My wife
Yeah,
don't know.
for sure, man. This is
Yes.
some real deal.
I gotta get me a hoodie too.
Oh yeah. We gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
Don't
So
worry
talk about it.
that. How Big Dreams came about. Honestly, this goes back to my dad, man. He is basketball guru.
Shout out Cruz for sure.
Basketball guru, man. Oh my gosh, it's funny. It's funny, man, because as a kid, if someone was to ask me, like, how was your dad as a professional basketball trainer, I'm talking about, like, when I was a kid and I used to wake up in the middle of the night, maybe I use the bathroom, get some water. This dude is watching film. 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. When he was, like, building the brand, bro, he was always watching basketball.
Really?
I don't remember there was a time I did not see him out watching basketball. Like, his love for the game is insane. So, seeing that, and then basically I was his first client. Basically, I was his first client, and, he used to always record me and, post videos on this stuff. And my hashtag, if you guys want to check out my whole journey, he made a hashtag called Chronicles of Tre. Right?
I've seen some of those videos.
Yeah, you could see it from when I was yay high and the stuff he used to put me through and just my journey in general. So if you want to see that, go check that out. But yeah, man, it was him teaching me all this stuff, putting me in it, and always, a lot of hard, tough coaching, but also showing love and showing respect. I think you gotta have a real good balance with that stuff because
I see him do that with Champion.
Yeah, man, and he gets on them. And y'all don't even see the
extras.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets on them.
Got you.
I'm fine. I've been through it.
It's necessary.
It's necessary. But then you got to give him that love too. So yeah, he does a great job balancing that stuff out. And yeah, he had this vision, and this originally kind of started with like an AAU team.
Okay.
And just developing these boys. Me, shout out Don McHenry.
Don, yeah, shout out Don, tearing it up right now.
At Utah, going
tearing it up right
bananas right now.
Shout out
Jeez.
Coach Don too.
Yeah, shout out Coach Don.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, that's day one right there. We had other guys like Antoine and Jaden Melvin. A lot of those guys went to college for free. So, yeah, man, he set the foundation with that, and it ultimately led into training. So then watching me and just like, oh, I want my kid to be like your son. And then it was one, and then another, and it was just a trickle effect. And he was doing this while I was still doing my thing. And then he had the Big Dreams Academy. The Big Dreams Academy.
In the summer.
In the summertime.
9 weeks.
9 weeks.
9 weeks.
June, July, August.
Yep.
Nothing like it in the world.
And it's at the sports complex in Franklin.
In Franklin. It's a true basketball academy. Please stop saying it's a camp for the ones that saying it's an academy.
It's different. That's a difference.
Yes, a camp, you know, a week, 3 days, a day. Academy, 3 months. You're legit learning basketball. Academy is a place of learning. You're really learning the game of basketball.
Got you.
For 3 hours, Monday through Thursday, 3 hours every day, Monday through Thursday. You're learning basketball, breaking down film, teaching you how to work on your body. You gotta learn how to be vocal because you can't be quiet on the court. There's no such thing, especially at the next level, and this is what I try to tell kids all the time, where it may be normal right now, where if you're too loud or you're too outgoing, you're the weird one. But it's the complete opposite at the next level. If you're not talking, you're the weird one. It's so much talking going on at the next level. You got to be able to handle that.
Especially defensively, right?
Oh, man, yeah. And not even defensively. It could be offensively, too. Like
getting people in order.
Yeah, like in practice, though. We're doing drills. You got to make shots. Hey, good shot. If you miss, next shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, just talk.
Just small nuances.
Yes, but that's winning basketball. See,
for sure.
If you, unfortunately, are not a winning basketball player, you would understand this stuff. But that's what this academy is for too. And what it also teaches you is how to be the man. Not everyone gets the opportunity to know what it's like to bring the ball up the court, make a mistake, and you could still bring the ball up the court the next possession.
Down.
You're not going to get taken out the game. You're not going to get yelled at. You know what I'm saying? No, we're creating a place where you are really learning how to be the guy or the girl, right? And then on top of that, you're getting your vitamins. You're doing ball handling every day. We're teaching you Big Dreams technique with shooting and with finishing. Right? We have our own technique. And we make it fun, man. We make it fun. 5 years straight, sold out. Middle school and high school, sold out. 6th year, going to be our biggest year.
Registration starts when, February?
We're actually going to start now.
Okay.
It's coming out very, very soon. We're going to make a post this month. So, yeah, get on top of it, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like it. It's crazy. Like, I don't even know how people don't even, it's crazy. We've seen the market. There's nothing like it.
No, for sure.
There's nothing like it.
For sure. What is it like being able to do something like that, with your father and the dynamic of father and son, and now y'all working together? Like, what is that like?
It's great because he started this. So the fact that I could stay in a family-owned business is nothing like it.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
now I get to stay with my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, that I get to work with him, and I still get to learn from him, and he gets to learn from me, and it's just that dynamic, and it's really just us against the world.
It's beautiful to see. I'll tell you that.
Appreciate it.
It's very, very beautiful to see. Like, even at the OG runs and stuff like that, but it's still, I can see the relationship. Like, and that's why I wanted to hear what you thought, and wondering if what I was thinking was actually accurate. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I appreciate it is because I think about that for, like I told you, you the third, my son is the third. So I think about those things too, and you know that father-son relationship is huge. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very important, especially for young men and things like that. So like, and then now you guys are able to utilize that relationship. You created this, and then you're able to pour into other young men and young women.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's be honest, like, you know, even the work that you're doing, some of those young boys, especially, you know, come in and, you know, look up to you guys. You know what I mean? And I'm
sure.
I'm sure you guys cultivate relationships where you talk about things beyond just basketball, right?
That's what it's about, though.
Right, the whole child, right? So I think that's a big thing. So shout out to Big Dreams. The plan is to be there this summer. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You know, really quickly, the AAU circuit. And the only reason why I want to touch on that because, you know, Walt is in it now and things like that. We're fully immersed. You know, great coaches. Shout out Dede, shout out Joe, shout out Shani Mac.
Yo.
What are your thoughts on the AAU circuit for just the whole gamut? Because I was going to say like for 5th and 6th graders and things like that. But what is your thoughts on it?
First of all, I really appreciate you for bringing up this topic because I have a lot to say about this topic.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say is it's oversaturated. Let me just put it like that first. AAU, when I was growing up, was you had like 4 teams. It was really like 4. Like it was Playground, Wisconsin United. It was the Spartans. Man, who else?
Were the Rebels still around?
The Rebels, yes, the Rebels. But it was like 4 or 5 maybe. And if you were on the AAU team, you were one of them guys.
Got you.
Like the work was, you know that this guy was putting in work and he got the opportunity to play on this platform because he deserves it and he earned it.
Right.
He doesn't deserve it, he earned it.
Got you.
He earned it.
Right.
Now we're in a place where basketball is the second most growing sport in the world behind soccer. And man, I don't like where the American basketball culture is going right now. Like I have a real deep appreciation for the Europeans right now because those guys practice 4 or 5 times out of the week and play 1 game out of the week. Where here we're playing 5 times out of the week and we're only training like 1 time per week. And now we're behind. We're behind because again, these are kids. When you're a kid, you're supposed to work on developing. It's all about developing. It's all about developing.
Right. Especially at the young age, right?
Yes. So now when it comes to AAU, we got all these teams where it's like, okay, do I think there's certain situations where they should make an opportunity for kids to play? Yes.
Right.
But you can't leave behind the development part. It's so crucial, man. It's so crucial because if you keep playing, it depends on the platform too. Like AAU is about the platform. You're getting seen.
You got exposure.
You're getting exposure, right? If you're playing in these little leagues where it's like you're not really getting no exposure, you can do that open gym. You can do that somewhere else. Like you're getting the same. You're really kind of getting the same thing, or you could spar at a gym.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But to be taking money from these guys, man, that's robbery in my opinion. It's robbery. Now again, the T Hero, the Playgrounds, and you know these guys are shoe circuits, stuff like that.
Yeah,
You're paying money. Halliburton. Yeah, go do it.
Right.
If you're ready, go do it.
Gotcha.
Put yourself on that platform to get seen. Measure yourself. We talk about measuring yourself. Measure your game, and then after you're done with it, you go back in the lab and you figure it out.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Because AAU is definitely different now. Like you said, it's extremely different.
Everyone wins a medal.
There you go.
Everyone wins. There's no losers no more.
Because there's so many different side tournaments that you can go in, and sometimes the talent level is lower, sometimes it's higher, and you can go in and win it if it's lower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of the varying of abilities and things like that. But I just always think about the development piece, right?
Yeah.
Like we got phenoms, we got people that are peaking as 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, and we love it. We love to see it, but we're always trying to talk about the long haul and the development. What are we getting better at? Is this person? Sometimes think about some of these 10, 11-year-olds are not even at their height yet. We don't know how tall they're going to be, how strong they're going to be. You know what I'm saying? All those things matter, right? And are you still training? Like, do you still for yourself? Like, are you still working out and things for yourself?
Yeah. I'm still getting to it, and it's fun. It's fun. It kind of brings me back home a little bit.
Okay.
Right. And my workouts are intense.
Okay.
They're very intense. I'm playing the game within the game.
Got you.
It's not just 5 makes. I want 5 in a row. It's not 5 in a row. I want 5 swishes in a row.
Got you.
You know, like it's a game within the game. And that's the thing too. Push yourself to exhaustion. Push yourself to exhaustion. Like, you should want to, like, man, it's...
How do you get a kid to do that, though? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you guys have to, like, really push a kid. Like,
This is what I always start off with when I first meet a new client. I got to know your why. Why are you doing this? Is this for fun?
Right.
Are you trying to play high school ball and then that's it? There's nothing wrong with it. And I never, like... I don't stop. Like, I don't make them feel bad about it.
Right, you don't chastise them.
Never that.
Right, right.
Never that. Because if that's where you want to be, now I know what buttons to push, what not to push. But the ones that tell me, hey, coach, I want to go to college for free.
Gotcha.
All right. I know what it takes. I don't know if you're ready for this ride, but, you know, I'm going to push some buttons.
Right.
And I want to see your competitive nature. First things first, it starts with your competitive drive. You got to be competitive. If you're not competitive, you're already behind as a kid.
Right.
You're already behind. And sometimes you really got to test kids and see where they're at mentally with their competitive nature, where it's like, let's just say, like, I'm putting them through a drill, and they're down and back, got to go through this drill. He's going down, he's going back. And when he goes down that way, he's going super hard. He's going hard, and then on the way back, because he's tired, now he wants to kind of deflate. And I ask him and I test him a little bit. That's how you want to end? You're comfortable with that? Oh, okay. There's someone else that could do it, but all right, we'll go to the next drill. Got you. I just plant little seeds. I want to see where you're at mentally with that. And the ones that are telling me they're trying to go to college, I'd be like, nah, that ain't it. You got to go back. Go back. Actually, do it all over again. I just do it all over again. Like, that's just.
But they need that reinforcement, right?
You need that. And again, kids don't know what they don't know.
Absolutely.
Kids don't know what they don't know. So now this is my job. This is my job to teach them this is what it takes. And if you're not ready for it, we need tough coaches again. Like, that's the thing too. Like, we don't have a lot of tough coaches. Go play golf, man. Go bowl. Go dart. Go swimming. Go do something where it doesn't involve physicality or, you know, you can't even say mental resilience because all those sports, you still got to have mental resilience.
You got to have it.
But if you don't want to go through that grind, I don't know what to tell you, kid.
And my next question is, you said you play soccer too, right?
Yeah.
Walt plays soccer and basketball. Remember we were talking about the schedule was big. Do you feel like it's the same competitive nature when you're playing soccer as well? Like the same intensity? I know based on the positions and things like that, you were responsible for certain things, but...
No. And maybe I might be biased to this. Basketball is the hardest sport, in my opinion.
Gotcha.
Because football, you got an offense, you got a defense. Soccer, offense, defense. Hockey, offense, defense. Baseball, offense, defense. basketball, you got to play offense and defense. You got to play basketball, offense and defense. On top of that, now I think soccer might be the closest thing as far as tempo
Okay.
wise.
Okay.
Like as far as running really fast, stopping,
Stopping.
going,
Yep.
jogging
Changing
in
directions.
between, little breaks like
Yep.
penalty shots or like foul shots,
There you
you
go.
know. I think it's very similar.
Got you.
Honestly, I think it's very similar. And the footwork is like
I always hear that. I
it's gonna
always
get
heard
you.
that.
It's gonna get you prepared for basketball, especially fast feet with shooting, fast feet with finishing, and ball handling just being choppy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's very similar when it comes to that stuff.
For sure. And the reason why I asked those questions, because I want to segue. Obviously, everybody, especially me, or a lot of individuals, have seen you doing the 1v1
Yeah.
on the island, right?
Yeah.
Uh, and seen a lot of the highlights, seen a lot of the footage and things like that. So that's why I was asking, are you still training and things like that, or are you just going out there like, hey, I'm here, I'm ready?
Nah, man. I got a matchup January 18th.
Okay.
Be there. And when I get a matchup, I'll be honest. Let me be honest. When I don't have like a high competitive, I just do cardio. I'm
Got you.
always playing 5-on-5, just cardio. But then when I have a matchup where I have like a real game, the other
The
side
mentor
comes
is there.
out.
Got you.
It just doesn't, it don't leave. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too. Once you install that competitive nature, that dog, as a youngin,
That's what I was gonna say. I'm sure it's
as a
easier.
youngin, you have to keep it on. You have to keep. There's no on and off switch. Because you're a kid, you don't know how to turn it on. You don't know how to turn it off. So when you're first molding this, because I used to get that stigma all the time. I got tattoos and stuff now, but I was light skinned, and people used to always, oh, because he's light skinned, he's soft, and right. So yeah, man, it was crazy.
No,
Man.
you're right.
No,
That is
I
how.
always had that stigma until, okay, let's check ball. I'm gonna
Right,
see
right,
what's
right,
going
right,
on.
right.
All right. So when I was first developing this dog mentality, my dad would just be like, nah, you can't turn it off. Like, gotta keep it on, gotta keep it on, gotta keep it on, gotta keep it on. And now I understand what he was saying. I understand what he was saying because now I'm at a point where I can turn it on and off, right? But when you first start, you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
You
So
gotta-
that would be my advice for the youngest that don't got really that competitive dog nature trying to develop it. Always keep it on.
Gotcha.
Like if once you find it or a little bit, hone in on that and try to raise the bar, hone in on that. Just
And
keep
keep
it there.
trying.
Just keep it there though. Until you get to the point where it's like, all right,
yeah.
and you'll know because you earned it. Confidence is not, you don't deserve confidence. It's earned.
Very important.
It's earned.
I
So
love that.
for the one-on-one space, yeah, when I get a matchup, oh man, my regimen is I'm in the gym, I'm getting shots up, I'm doing cardio, I'm eating right, hydration is right.
What is that environment like? Because I've only seen it on the screen, but what is that environment like? Talk to me about that environment.
The environment is fun.
Got you.
Super fun, super fun. And I'm gonna come on this platform. I'm gonna be very honest though, because I know a lot of people, a lot of kids, struggle with confidence, right?
Yep.
Now, I know a lot of people that are elite or in a higher level. They're like, I never get, you know, how do I say it? I'll never get rattled
Got
or
you.
anything like that. But it's nerve wracking.
For sure.
It's nerve wracking.
For sure.
But that's what you want. That's what you want. So I'm putting myself in an environment where it's nerve wracking.
Lots of talking.
Lots of talking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. But the beauty about basketball is, for me at least, once I dribble the ball, once I shoot the ball, once I feel the ball, it's just basketball. it's just basketball. It's all in your head. It's really all in your
It's
head
all
when
mental.
when you think about it. It's like that stuff don't even matter.
Right.
Now, again, you could turn it on and off. Like I usually mute the crowd. If you watch me play, I don't really engage with the crowd.
Right.
Like that, because I'm so locked in
to
to
what's going on right now.
what's going on right now. 18th, you're gonna see a different side of me though. Just letting you know, you're gonna see a different side. I'm talking. It's gonna be a different side. Just letting you know, cause I'm getting my feet wet with this one-on-one scene.
Okay.
Undefeated right now.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling a little good right now. So, but yeah, man, you want to put yourself
Yeah.
in these predicaments, and again, it's testing yourself out. And that's the beauty of it.
And how does it work? Do like people call you out, or is it like just set up matches type deal?
Well, first of all, shout out Trey Jefferson.
Shout out Trey, yeah.
Shout out Trey
Trey.
Jefferson
Shout
for
out
this
Trey,
league,
yeah.
man. Inviting me onto the platform. He tried to get me out the very first week. I think I was just like, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I've been out the basketball space, and then I was just like, man, that kind of looked dope, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's live. I'm
It's
telling you that.
live, man.
Me just seeing it, you've been there, but
Yeah, it's super live. So then I was like, yeah, let's do it, bro. So now I got my first matchup, and it's so funny because I was so outside the space. People forgot who I was. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not the type. I don't complain about my matchup.
for sure.
I'm not. If this who you feel like it's gonna be a good matchup for me, I'm gonna show you why it's not.
Gotcha.
So when he put this matchup, I had, they do polls before the game starts.
Okay, I didn't know that.
They do polls.
Okay.
So like, who do you think is gonna win? Who's not gonna win? And I seen the poll, and it was like 68 or 65 him, and it was like 30 something me.
Right.
I was like, oh no. See, and then that goes that competitive nature. Like it just takes something. I need something to hone in on, and that's like the crazy side of me. Where it's
you said you gotta be a little crazy.
You gotta be a little crazy. You gotta kind of be a maniac a little bit.
Got
you. So I seen that. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, it's not. You know what I'm saying? And the joy that I got from when I scored that last bucket, and the whole gym was silent. Because everybody betted against me. Yeah.
Man.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was so silent. You could hear the whole, it's kind of like a away game.
Yeah.
You could hear the whole crowd just die down. That's kind of diabolical though, ain't it?
Like they couldn't believe it, right?
Yeah. They were sick. But you got to think, too, like they're betting on the games. You bet on the games.
So it's super intense.
You don't want to lose people they bread.
So January 18th.
January 18th, be there. It's going to be a movie. You don't want to miss this one.
I might have to bring one.
You don't want to miss this one.
Can you bring kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I might have to pull up to that one.
Oh, man. Yeah. And it's good because you want, it's the culture, though.
Right.
It's the basketball culture. It's not about NBA and college and, like, this is a part of the basketball culture. This is what we're missing.
Right.
This is the
This
playground.
is the grassroots pieces.
Yes.
Yes, the essence of basketball.
Oh, man, this is why I think this is why I'm falling in love with it, because it's like taking me back as a kid where it's like, this is what
These battles.
Yes. This is the playground again. This is all that foul stuff. First of all, if you're complaining to the refs, you're going to get fouled.
Right.
You complain to the refs. You already lost. You already lost. The fact that you're letting the refs get in your head, you already lost. Now, can you talk to the refs? It's a difference between complaining and talking.
Gotcha.
Like, hey, ref, watch that real quick. And then keep playing.
Yeah.
But, like, you're not watching it? And you're complaining? Oh, man. I know you're done.
Else.
You're done. You're mentally out the game right now. And, yeah, you're already done. You're already done.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's fun though.
I'm looking forward to that day. So January 18th.
Yep.
I'm glad you still, got the love for it, and it's coming back even more so for you playing.
Yeah, and it kind of helps the brand.
Got you.
Right, because that's kind of like a selling point.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely. I get it. I'm following you.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I'm not just teaching your kids something that I
I
don't
can't
believe in.
do it.
Let me show you why this stuff works. This stuff really works.
Right.
Let me show you why it works.
No, for sure.
So, yeah.
No, I love
Walking
that.
testimony for sure.
No, for sure, for sure. And man, you are absolutely right in terms of like that being that's branding for sure. Like, no, this is the work I got you doing, but this is like what it can look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you're right. Like I told you before, the final question is: with you doing the training, going through all those things in terms of your high school, your daughter coming, having your father, all these different influences, even having like your younger brother now. You know, you pouring into him and you pouring back to these kids.
Yeah.
Can
I say something real quick?
go ahead.
Champ is next up.
Your dad told me he made him left hand.
See, and this is where I kind of got the diabolical mindset at. Bro, he used to tuck his right hand.
So this is true.
Yeah. He used to tuck his right hand and force him to eat with his left hand.
He told me this.
And then he used to, not only that, but like when he used to go to my grandparents or, you know what I'm saying, or his tias and stuff like that, like he would tell them like, no, you gotta force him. Like all the time. Crazy. So now he's left-handed, bro.
Dude, when he told me, I said, what? Oh, and don't forget to shout out the shooting range.
Shout out the shooting range.
Because that's where we started.
Shout out the shooting range. Book it on Booksy.
Yep.
You could get a great 500 shots up in an hour.
Reasonably priced.
Yes.
Reasonably priced.
Reasonably good price. Great price. Don't miss out on it, man, because there's not a lot of shooting machines that you could. I don't even know if there's. Can you get a shooting machine?
No, you gotta go far out.
Man.
You gotta go far out to get those.
Yeah, so it's right in your city, Southridge Athletic Club. Yeah, go get your shots up, man. Especially again for the one-on-one space, the men's leagues, trying to just get shots up. You don't want to get your rebound. You don't want to get your rebound. That's a lot. Unless you got a rebounder. Shout out to your rebounder.
Right.
But shooting machine right there for you, man.
You need that money to come back. But I'm loving just hearing just like your entire story, but more so like what you're doing now. Like I said, working with the kids and things like that. So the final question is, I know you're doing all of that. You experienced all this. You're doing these things. You're in a 1v1 space again, but you're really focusing on the brand for big dreams, taking care of your family and things like that. What's your ultimate motive for everything? What's your ultimate reason? Your why?
I just want to be a disciple of God, man.
Beautiful.
Man, I get a little emotional right now, man.
Hey, do your thing. Take your time.
Hey. God is good. Man, God is good. This it's probably this last year, going into this year. I really wanted to take my relationship with God serious. Cause all those trials and errors that I had in my life, you could feel lost in those situations, and I feel like the injuries and fatherhood and kind of leaving the space of basketball was a complete 360 in my life, and I felt kind of lost, and I feel like it got to the point where I feel like God was isolating me, man. I feel like he was trying to show me something. And if you ever read the book of Job,
You know what Job went through.
man, that really stuck with me. And just all the trials and tribulations that,
Stripped of everything, right?
yeah, man, and that really opened my eyes up to just knowing who he is a little more. And but yeah, man, just being a disciple of God and just trying to do good, in this world. Leave a legacy not only for my little one, but to the next generation. So yeah, man, I feel like all those things that I went through in life, it kind of shaped me to who I am right now. So yeah, man.
No,
Sorry,
sure.
I got a little.
No, it's all good. And but you're right though. That reflection piece. You, as somebody that's put in so much work over the years and had to go through all these things, even as a kid, you know what I mean? That's traumatic, right? And then as you get older, and like you said, you stepped away from the game a little bit, and for you now to be this adult man, it's just like, what could have went wrong? Why did this happen? You know what I'm saying? You start questioning, you wondering, but like you said, you reflected on it, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna try to be the disciple. I'm gonna try to do right. I'm gonna try to give back and pour back into other individuals.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, man. And I think that's wholesome, but I also think that's selfless, man. And we don't have a lot of selfless people out here that are willing to not gatekeep and really like pour themselves into other people's children or pour themselves into other people for that matter. Obviously, charity starts in the home with our family and things like that, especially your little one and your brother and your family. But I just see it. I mean, I see it in your actions, from our interactions, but I also hear it from your words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your words and your actions match up. They always say actions speak louder than words, right? And you're aligned, and man, I just want to champion you for that. No pun intended. For doing that, man. And I think it's a testament. I really, really appreciate and love that I actually get to see you shine, but also see you and your father be together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna gripe about what I did or didn't have, but I'm an observer and I watch, and I really, really want to shout you out for that and continue to do your thing in a one-on-one space.
For sure.
Like I said, I've been watching you from afar from that. I'm thinking like, should I go to that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Yeah.
But you're a wholesome young man. You know what I mean?
Appreciate
and I
it.
don't mean that in I'm an old OG or nothing like that, but you still young.
Yeah, for sure.
And I want you to continue doing that, man, and stay
Appreciate
uplifted. I love your confidence.
Appreciate it, man.
You know what I mean? And it doesn't come off arrogant, whether we're on the court or not. I'm 38, boy knees, I can't keep up with you. But no, I appreciate you coming today, man.
No,
I learned a lot about you and just a lot of different perspectives in terms of basketball, but more so about life and how we're gonna try to help these kids, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you.
We'll be tapped in soon.
Yes, sir, my dog. Oh yeah, we're gonna make that happen.
So
in due time.
Until next time, what's your motive?
Yes, sir.
Peace.